What is Bigfoot? A myth? A legend? A hoax? Or a real flesh and blood creature? What about the reported sightings of Bigfoot? They can't all be misidentified animals. And how is it that most Native American cultures have stories about Bigfoot? After 2 separate sightings of a Bigfoot type creature, I needed answers. I have now been researching Bigfoot for over 15 years, and I feel that my journey has just begun.
Hi, and welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little while since I posted the video, but it is still deer season, and most of my research areas are in hunting land, so I don't want to get shot. But I also had a heart attack the 5th of December. So that has taken a lot out of me. Had to be very careful about what I do. But I am back in one of my research areas where I'm safe. I'm right up under the bridge here. Looking out across the area that in the summertime is usually under about 6 foot of water. But right now in the wintertime, as a lot of you know from watching my other videos, the Army Corps of Engineers drops the lake levels in the winter. And this is what it looks like after they get through. Now, one thing it does for me when they do that is all these little sandbars out here, I call them print traps. If a Bigfoot walks through there, he's going to leave a track. But getting out here to check them out, well, that's been hard to do the last couple of weeks, and I do apologize. But I'm out here now. I'm going to take it easy, walk around the shoreline, check out a little bit of the woods. Just ain't going to do a lot of hill climbing or nothing like that today. But that's what I'm planning on today, because I like to keep the videos going. Now, there is a little more water going through here right now than there usually is. That stream's usually only about 3 foot wide, and it's a little bit bigger now. So a little bit more water rolling through. But let's get walking these shorelines and see what we can see. And I'll get back with you in a moment. Alright, that's what the sandbars and all look like. I haven't seen no footprints that I could check out. It goes on down that way like that. Now most of the time in the summertime, all that's water out there. But I did hear a wood knock just now as I was coming around the bend, and it sounds like that the wood knock was coming from right up there. Let me zoom in a little bit, show you the area I'm talking about. It come from right in there. Now, normally I would jump on that in a heartbeat and go climb up that way and see if I seen anything or if I could spook anything. But that is one steep little hill. I'm out here by myself. I finally talked my wife into letting me just go out. I told her I'd take it easy, I'd behave, and that's what I plan on doing. But I did hear a knock up that way, but I couldn't tell you what it was, but it was there, and it was right up in there. fun fact is, the last video I did where I was walking up through that area, a guy that I know texted me after he watched the video, and he said that right up in there at one point in time in his life, him and his brother were playing around up there looking for a place to camp, and they actually found a small cave. Now, I haven't found that cave, but I am going to look for it later on. Once I make sure of who owns the land. If it's Army Corps land, that won't be no problem. If it belongs to somebody that's personal land, I will try to get their permission to go up there and look for that little cave. And they might be able to show it to me. But this guy told me that there would be enough room for 2 Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever you want to call them, forest people. There'd be room for them to stay in that cave out of the rain or something. So I want to go find that, but it will have to be after I get over this heart attack. Still a little weak and don't want to push it right now. I am doing some camping on my other channel, Pappy Outdoors, but most of them are fan camps, so I don't have to just haul stuff in or climb hills or nothing like that with a backpack on my back. But that's what I've done one since I had the heart attack. But like I said, it's just going to take some time, build my strength and all back up, and then I can get back out here. By that time, deer season should be over, and I'll go camping again. I'll do an overnighter out here again, like I did once before, and I really want to do an overnighter right in this little spot right here. Because if I do it here, I can hear stuff from down that way. I can hear stuff in front of me. And I can hear stuff down the stream. Because it's opened up out through there. And then, if there was anything behind me, up in here, oh, I'll be able to hear that for sure. But as soon as I get better, I will be doing one of them camps. I've got what it takes now to do an overnighter in cold weather and stay comfortable. And I can set out the trail cams and everything else. So I'm looking forward to being able to do that and make another video of that. Because I really enjoy the camping part, and I enjoy doing the search for Bigfoot. It is aggravating though, because I have seen it several times but never got it on camera. You know, fleeing glimpses of it, and you know what you saw, you know it wasn't nothing else, but you just didn't get it on camera. So this little area right here is not designated as a hunting area, so I'm feeling safe up in here a little bit. But I still ain't gonna put my trail cameras out here, because some people hunt in places they're not supposed to, and I would hate for somebody to find my trail camera. In the summertime, I don't worry about them that much, because most of the summer nobody goes through these patches of woods. So in the summer, I'll put my trail cameras out. When there's a chance of somebody walking through here looking for a big buck or something like that, I'm not going to put them out. But let me get on off of here for a second, walk around, see if I can see anything, and I'll get back with you in a moment. Okay, this would be another spot that I wouldn't mind camping in. Right over here on this little creek, stream, whatever you want to call it. This little area right here would be a nice place to camp. It's still in that same little area, but the only problem with this spot is it's a little bit closer to the road. But it is also where sightings have happened, because right there is where the Bigfoot throwed the rock at the fisherman that I investigated in one of my videos. Right there's where that happened. So, and there is a game trail that goes right off up through here. And it just follows the creek for a little piece. And then right over that hill is the road. Not that far. So it'd also be a nice little place to camp. This is also the spot, well, the tent was set right there, and the people that was in that tent got run out of here one night by a Bigfoot. I actually talked with one of the guys. He wouldn't even leave the roadway. Wouldn't even come down this far. So Bigfoot had run some campers off, tried to run some fishermen off. And this is real close to where I done the last camp. But I might try camping right here a couple of times. Wouldn't be nothing to throw up a hammock right out here and spend the night. Might do that before long. Like I said before, I got to build my strength up a little bit more, and the only way I'm gonna do that is get out and walk, exercise, do that good stuff. But I may get this done before long. But I'm still just hanging around listening for any kind of poops, hollers, knocks, or something. Something to make me believe that there's someone in the area. Of course, right across the road there is deer hunting land set aside by the Army Corps of Engineers. But when I pulled up out here today, I didn't see no vehicles. So nobody's out here, but it might have the deers and the Sasquatches a little bit on edge. But I'm going to go walk up on that little hill where I was at the last time I'd done a video. A little piece of land that can't be hunted or wouldn't be worth hunting. We'll check it out, see what kind of views I can get, so that when I can put out a trail camera again, I'll have a spot that I can do that at. So let me get over that way and I'll be back with you in a moment. I'll just take a look at that little area right in there. All the possibilities of finding footprints, and I can't get out there because that is hunting land right there. All right, I'm in the spot. This little area should not be hunted by hunters who follow the law, because it's too close to the highway and too close to the waterways. Alabama's got laws against that. Although this is part of the hunting area, it's still legally too close to the water or too close to the highway to hunt. So I feel like I'm a little bit safer right here. But this is the view you can get with the trail cameras if you set them up. And I might. Y'all, nothing's written in stone yet. I may come back later on and put the trail cameras out. Now there's the bridge. And you can see this little hill is like in a horseshoe shape around the lake, with the highway butting up against one end of it. So that's what we're working with here. Plenty of places to hang a hammock though. It's just that you'd be seen from the highway. But let me get on out of here and get back toward the van. We just got through looking around, and I may come back out here and set out a trail camera, one of my cheaper trail cameras, just see if it catches anything up here. But I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, y'all, the guy you just seen walking off, he seen me, seen my van, and he hunted me up. He actually wanted to tell me about two experiences he had out here. And it's funny, he come walking up and he goes, "Hey, you the Bigfoot guy, right?" And I go, "Well, yeah." I'd like to tell you about my experiences. And he told me a couple of experiences he's had. One was trees being shaken, and the other one was just footprints that he found here on the lake. So he didn't want to be on camera. I appreciate that fact. I know a lot of people don't like to be on the camera, but listen to his stories, and quite honestly, I believe him, because pretty much the same things has happened to me. And several other people around this area, they will actually come up to me like this guy just did and want to tell me their story. And they go, "I don't tell everybody this because everybody think I was ready for a straitjacket." And I understand that. After my first experience, I talked about it to somebody, and man, I felt like they were sizing me up for the straitjacket and getting me a room in the loony bin. But I do wish that more people would be open-minded about this, and you would actually we might actually get a little further in our research, because somebody knows something out there right now. Somebody knows something that would be a key to being able to find these Bigfoot, so that they could do a little bit of research. And if you wonder what I'm doing, y'all, I am being very careful, because there's supposed to be a hornet's nest around here, and I don't want to disturb it. And I'm looking for it, so that I don't disturb it. I want to give it plenty of berth. But I don't even see it now. Somebody, there it is, right over there. There's my hornet's nest. So it is warm enough today that they would be out. Let me see if I can zoom in on that thing for y'all. Go the other way. All right, let's see. Right. Well, dadgummit. Trust me, it's there. There it is, right there. Yeah, it's warm enough today that you might could disturb them things and they might get a little agitated at you. So I wanted to give it plenty of berth. So, but I'm going out of the woods now. I looked around. There is one or two places where I could put a trail camera and probably never be found, but I may come back here later on this week and put them out. And I've got to change arms because after that heart attack, it's hard to hold up my arms very long. But anyways, back to the story. This guy come up to me and he was happy to be able to tell somebody who didn't think he was crazy. And I appreciate him telling me about it, because quite honestly, his stories sort of jihad with several other stories that I have heard in the same time periods. So I had to figure all that out and make a report on that. We got a bunch of people coming. Back at you in a minute. Okay, everybody, I'm back at the van. I'm fixing to head toward the house. Today we didn't really find a whole lot, but we did find an eyewitness, and he gave me some pretty good information. I wish he had wanted to have been on video, but he didn't, so I didn't bother. Regardless, I still got the info. There does not look like there's been a whole lot of activity since the last time I was down here. I walked up on that hill, looked around. I found spots that looked like I could put a trail camera out. Oh, excuse me. So that's probably what I'm going to do here later on this week. Put out a trail camera and then come back the next day and pull it and see what I might get. But appreciate you coming along. If you like these types of videos, please like and subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. And don't give up on me. I'm still going to be out here as much as I can. And we'll catch you on the next video. Bye.